Indonesia's lawmakers have become the target of a wave of public anger. Thousands of protesters gathered outside the parliament complex in central Jakarta, demanding tougher action against corruption and wider political and social reforms. The current protests are rooted in anger that erupted last year over generous lawmaker allowances. The demonstrations soon expanded into a broader backlash against corruption, rising living costs, inequality and government austerity. The unrest turned deadly in August 2025 after a 21-year-old delivery driver was killed by a police vehicle during protests. His death further fueled public anger, and a year later, thousands are again on the streets demanding accountability and reforms. The demonstrators gathered from Jakarta and other parts of Indonesia, with students and civil society groups leading the protests. Around 1,000 people gathered in Senayan, putting forward 10 demands. They have called for assets of those involved in corruption to be seized, higher workers' wages, and an end to tax policies that they say are burdening ordinary people. Protesters also demand greater accountability from President Prabowo Subianto and Vice President Raka. They have accused the government of expanding the role of the military, weakening democratic institutions, and deepening economic inequality. The demonstrations were largely peaceful until tensions escalated. Several protesters even climbed the parliament complex fence, and police later fired a water cannon as demonstrators pushed towards the compound. Officers in full protective gear then moved out and forced protesters to scatter. Well, another group from Central Java also took to the streets, demanding that Parliament pass the Asset Forfeiture Bill and introduce the death penalty for corruption convicts. The Asset Bill would give the state greater powers to trace, block, seize and confiscate assets linked to corruption and other economic crimes. Now, Parliament has said it aims to pass the bill by December 15. Meanwhile, security is tight across Jakarta, with more than 18,500 security personnel deployed across 6 designated zones.